years of off-road racing dominance. Proprietary patented race technology. Proudly made in the USA. Unparalleled customer service and support. The choice of champions. King Shocks. The leader in off-road shock technology.
Branding and marketing is important because whatever you do is going to set you apart.
Branding is everything nowadays. I get the question all the time. How do you get sponsorship? How do you run the program like you do? How do you make it look as good as you do? It takes effort, it takes money, it takes time, and it takes a vision.
You can represent yourself professionally. You can look good. You can feel good. If you look good and you feel good, you're going to end up going good.
Sure, everything's made of something, but time and sweat is what puts it together. And it's that relentless application of effort against the clock that created everything around us. The BF Goodrich HD Terrain Tire is engineered to tackle the extreme situations heavy-duty trucks are met with head-on, because downtime can't exist when there's a job to do. Time isn't something to marvel at. It's something to be seized. It's a tool we put firmly in your hands. BF Goodrich, what are you building for?
Hey, Greg Adler here, president of Off-Road Warehouse and part-time off-road racer. Here at ORW, we're not just your typical off-road shop. We sell race parts. Come check it out. We sell everything from FK rod ends, Pregola, PCI radios, and we're even selling direct BF Goodrich racing tires. Check out any one of our 10 Off-Road Warehouse locations. Get you dialed for going down to Baja or anywhere else you play.
There's Black Friday, and then there's Black Friday every day in November at Alexander Ford. Voted Yuma's best new car dealer. Come enjoy historic deals and our lowest lease offers of the year on final 2024 Escapes, Bronco Sport, F-150, Ranger, and Edge. Scan this code and look for additional savings on manager specials. It's Black Friday savings all month long. Browse BillAlexanderFord.com and let us show you why we are your best choice. For a difference you can count on, see Alexander Ford in Yuma.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are here once again. I feel like we just did an update. Oh wait, because we did about half an hour ago. It is 8 o'clock. It is 8 p.m. and it is dark in Baja. It's been dark down there for a couple hours, and we have a little bit of a lead change here. This is the timing, but look at, not a lead change. Sorry, we have at the front with the leaders. We have a little bit of a change. Let me turn the trophy trucks on. So the 46 Paul Wheel Toby Price has come to a stop. We have not heard what happened to the 46 yet. We saw them stop, and then they went a little bit, and then they stopped again. So if anybody out there knows what's going on with the 46, please put it in the comments here or send me a text and let me know what's going on with the 46. But a huge bummer for those guys, because it was a battle. They were literally 1 minute behind the 83. It was the 83 and the 46, and they were 1 minute physical apart, and it was going to be a crazy battle to the end. So not sure what happened to the 46 there, but if we find out, we will let you guys know. So that means that Luke McMillan is out front. He was out front before, but now he's got a much bigger gap. So behind him is the 10 of Alan Ampudia. Alan has driven the whole race, and he's gonna drive the whole thing. He's driven all the way here, and he's going all the way to the finish. So so that's that. And then I'm trying to get Cameron to come on. Hold on. Trying to get Cameron to come on here, but my interview thing isn't coming on. So let's see if we're going to try and redo it. I was going to get a quick thing with him. We'll see if we can get Cameron to come on and give you an update before he gets back in the 16, because he's out of the 16 right now, which is just down here a little ways. So we have the 83 first, the 10 is second, the 23 is going to be third. The 23 is now third, and here we go. Now he's coming. Let's see. We get Cameron in here. Hey, Cameron, can you hear us? There we go. Are you on there? Oh, where's your audio? We don't have your audio. Hold on. No audio. You've muted yourself. Huh. All right, hold on, guys. We're trying to get the audio. Can you hear me? Yes? Okay, it says you've muted yourself. Try and unmute yourself. I don't know how. Let's see. We're trying to get an update from Cameron. All right, try again. Disconnect it and try one more time. Make sure you have the microphone selected. All right, Cameron's going to try one more time. We're trying to get you guys on course or on the chase road on the way to the course interview from Cameron there. So give him 1 second. We'll see if we can get it going for you guys tonight. He had his camera working. We just got to get the audio working. All right, let's try it again. There we go.
How about now?
We got you now.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm just sitting in the back of the Raptor for Dave to come around. Hopefully, we're still doing pretty good. I'm 7th or 8th. I'm not really exactly sure. We've been having problems with our tracker. I know it's just tracking, but it's still a bit tough on all the details and information.
Yeah, your audio is kind of
Can you hear me?
clipping a little bit. Yeah, it's really clippy though. I don't know why. Try and talk again.
Well, stoked to be here. I hope everybody's having a safe day. I am talking right now. Can you hear me? I can see my microphone thing going on the bottom.
Yeah, it's like skipping around. I don't know. All right, you want to try with someone else's phone? Send them that link.
I'm on the Starlink. I don't know what to say, but
Oh, there you go. It's getting better. Maybe.
But now.
Oh, there you go. All right. Give us a race report.
It's got a little delay, it sounds like. Yeah. Race report is Monster Energy Yokohama number 16 was really solid. I think, we were running in the mix tight-wise. We got yarded a little bit on the beach. Maybe the all-wheel drives on all that fast on the roads had a little bit of an advantage on. We were trying to be a little bit cautious. We dropped back a little bit, but he's in the car now. He's doing a solid job. Watching the star stream looks like moving good and quick. So we'll pick up a couple more spots before we get to us where I'm getting back in the car with him.
All right. Well, cool. Yeah, that's what you're gonna get back. Are you driving up to where you're getting back in right now? Did you say?
Yeah, we're done driving. We just got food from Matilda's, from Stella Del Mar, and Sam had some dinner from Manny down there. Now we're sitting up here somewhere in the desert at a secret pit location. When we get back in the truck, I'm going to put my long underwear on. I can for sure. The weather report for the greater Borrego area is blustery. It is windy as heck up there, blowing. It's got to be blowing 18 at least outside, if not. Or maybe, what is it? 55 degrees. It's 50 degrees and blowing 20 miles an hour, says the front of the car.
Dang. All right. Well, is it raining?
No, is it raining up in Ensenada?
Yeah. Yeah, it's raining at the finish, so I don't know how far out of the finish it's raining, but somewhere there, maybe Ojos. I don't know. We haven't confirmed where yet, but it's definitely raining at the finish.
It's going to be one of those lovely nights to finish the Baja 1000, somewhere between Trinidad and Ojos. The temperature drops to 18 degrees, and you wish you had a seat heater like me. Sorry, but I can only wish I had a full wind. It's going to be chilly out there.
Yeah, it's going to be cold. All right. Well, you guys have fun, and maybe we'll fix your audio next time. We can hear you. It's just like it's picking up, your speaker is picking up twice or something weird. But where's Cody at? There he is. All right. Well, you guys keep it moving. And what did you guys do to your tracker? You guys hide your tracker so nobody can see all your lines, or what?
No, it's because we drive on the high, like 150 miles an hour, just hours. I don't know. We actually have trackers in the truck, and they both fail. Good thing is they're recording, but wanted to make sure extra special that we hit all the VC. I have no idea what happened. We had a problem with our stream earlier. Now it's working perfect. One of our trackers failed at mile 2 and failed at mile 211.
All right. Well, we're going to keep an eye on you. We got our Fishgistics tracker on there. It seems to be working pretty good, so we're going to keep an eye on you with that. Good luck the rest of the way, and get that thing to the finish, all right?
Yeah, I hear you, buddy. We love you. Take care of yourself. Everybody be safe out there, and keep your bright lights off on the highway. Bike just went by. You can see it in the background there.
Yep. Yeah. All right. Well, good luck, guys. Have fun the rest of the night. What's that?
Love you long time.
See ya. All right. Well, there's a quick report from Cameron. His audio was a little bit messed up, but you guys could hear what he was saying at least, I think. So they're going to get back in the truck in a little while, and his tracker is not working. So the 16 is not showing up on here anywhere. I have him on my tracker, so I can kind of show you guys where he is maybe. But trying to look and see. He looks like he's about around the 70 still, I think. Yeah, somewhere. They're right around in here. They're right around the 70. So I think he's going to be somewhere around, what is that, 500? I think Cameron's truck's right around here still. Pretty much the same thing earlier when we said that he was right by the 70 when it wasn't working. Same thing. Still, I think they're right around there still. What was the, let me see. What mile did we have Cameron at last? Carissa?
475.
Yeah, 475. So yeah, I think they're at about 500 now, or getting close to it. So if you see the 70 on here and you see them moving, that's probably right around where the 16 is. So we'll keep an eye on that for you guys. So that's a look at the front right now. Let's go look at some of the bikes. We know we had a bike finisher earlier. Justin Morgan's team won, but I want to check on the Ironman. There's too many other classes, so we're just gonna check on the Ironman now. So the 745, Patricio is still in first. Second is still Brandon Wright. Third is going to be Brian Roberts still. Fourth, Josh. Fifth, Wooter. There he is. Look at, he's actually catching fourth place. So that's fourth place right there. He's almost caught him. So he's making some time up. His riding buddy, Juan right here, he's at 0 miles an hour. So remember, they were kind of riding together, it looked like, for a while. So bummer there. His 727X has stopped at 0 miles an hour, or he's just taking a longer break maybe. He may be tired. Obviously, they've been on the bikes for about 20 hours now. So that's pretty crazy. 19 hours or so these guys have been riding. They started at 1 a.m. literally 19 hours ago. These guys are nuts. So pretty crazy there. But yeah, keep it going, Ironman guys. Pretty cool to see all that. There was a couple other fun cars that I wanted to check on here. So all right, we checked on Wooter here. I got a list of like my fun cars that I wanted to check on. The 768 was the Triumph thing. We know about him earlier. He's done. What else do we have? The 1155 are the Australians trying to solo it in their 11 car. So let's go look at class 11 real quick. I want to check on these guys. So, all right. So the 1100 is down here. Oliver Flamete is running first. Then in second, we got Marco here in the 1129. And then in third, we have the 1111, Eric Sloranzo. And then, yeah, so the Australian guys that came from Australia, they came over here, tried to solo the whole race in an 11 car, which is an insane idea as well. They've been stopped there all day. So they made it 60 miles. So big bummer for those guys. That's a long way to come from Australia to make it 60 miles. But they got a little Baja experience, and hopefully they come back next year. They're literally still sitting there. You can see that just updated 0 minutes ago. So they're in the middle of Europan. They probably have no idea how to even like get a chase truck in there, because you can't really. Like, you need to take another pre-runner off-road vehicle in there to try to get them out. And I don't even know what's going on with the car, if it's even working still or not. I mean, if you can even drag it out of there, or is it in pieces or what? We don't know. So if anybody has an update on the 1155 team, let me know on the Australian team. Okay, we did just get an update on the Toby Price, and it does not sound good. It sounds like the oil pump may be locked up on the vehicle, so the engine is locked up. Ooh, that is not good. They have one of those Joe Gibbs engines in that truck, and that is a bummer. So the 46 Toby Price they're going to be out of the race, it sounds like. So huge bummer for the other Australians. So not good news for either Australian team here today, Toby Price or the 11 cars. They had a great run going, though. Paul Wheel did a great job in the car. He was actually running down the front guys in the car, so he did a good job. Justin Lofton, you can see past there. What else do we have? We have the Lexus SUV thing I had on my notes to look to. It's class 8. I think it's stock full size. Yeah, right here. So this guy's from Japan. This is an LX 600 right here. So check that out. So the Lexus is still moving. So this is a stock full class. The driver is from Japan in a LX 600, and he is still moving at mile 234. So that's another cool story right there. I wanted to keep an eye on. I had that on my notes to keep an eye on them throughout the day. So cool story there. That's all my cool stories I had on this list. So what other class do you guys want to see? Let me know. We got a couple minutes here. The Spec Truck race. So if you just joined us, you missed last time there was a big bottleneck at Fred's. The 37L, Bob Picoy caught us the big bottleneck, and it stacked up all these cars. So looking in front of these cars, see this big gap right here? That's because there was a massive bottleneck. So now they have clean air. So we basically just restarted the whole Spec Truck class race because they were all stacked together. Not good news for Bryce Swain because he lost his lead that he had on all these guys right here behind him. Now everybody's stacked up. So this is going to be an epic race from Fred's to the finish with all these Spec trucks. So you literally have Bryce Swain in first. Then you have, that's Roberto Romo in a trophy truck there. Then you have Brent Fox right behind him. Right behind him, you got the 209. Then you got Mike Marsal in the 236. Then you got Thor Herbst in the 219, Jordan Brenthal in the 273 with Abdali driving it, Mason Cullen right there, and then you have Brendan Gaughan. So all these guys are going up the highway right now, literally bumper to bumper, because they were all just stuck at Fred. So it's going to be pretty crazy going from here, from the San Felipe section, all the way to the finish for those Spec trucks. Who's going to win Spec truck? Who knows? It could be anyone's race at this point. Same with Class 1. So if you notice, Class 1 cars, let me see, let me just turn on Class 1 because they were all stuck there as well. So, okay, look at this. So the 127, Cody Parkhouse was actually in there first, but he's got a problem because he's stopped at his pit still. So he was first into Fred's from what I saw, and now he's not because he's stopped on the highway still. Now the 168, Cody Reed has got back around him, and in first is going to be the 162, Brendan Gaughan. So Brendan Gaughan is actually leading Class 1 now, and that is going to be, let's see, Brendan is driving to mile 615, so that is still Brendan in there. So Brendan Gaughan, driving his own car, is now in there. Brendan Gaughan is now driving. He's going to drive that to 615, and then Bud Feldkamp is going to jump in at 615 and take that car to the finish. So pretty cool to see those guys having a good run in Class 1. The Wilson car was stuck for a really, really long time in the silt. They got going again, so that's going to be your third or fourth place. Third, possibly, if they get around Parkhouse, if they're there for a while. So that's definitely not a ideal situation for Parkhouse. They got to get moving. Class 10, we have first place is this one, right? Yeah, we got right here. So we got 1002 in first place. In second place, we got 1077 Dale Eberts. Then we have the 1016 Haram Duran in third place. So that's first, second, and third. Then we have fourth is Eliseo. So this is pretty cool. Eliseo. So Eliseo runs the Nora series. Him and Robbie Gordon own the Nora series. So pretty cool. He also comes and he races at SCORE. So good to see Eliseo having a good run. He's currently in fourth place right now. And then behind him, we have Jason Shipman in fifth. So that is a look at your Class 10. The Pro UTVs, we have, let's see, let's go look at Pro UTVs. Brock Keeger is currently in first. As we know, he's still got a big lead. So look at this. So Brock didn't really lose that much time in the bottleneck. He got lucky because as soon as Brock got there, he was only there for a couple minutes until they got the bottleneck moving again. So he didn't get that screwed in the bottleneck. So behind him, we have Mike Caffro showing in second now. We got Doug Matag and Caden McCacherin both running together on the highway right there, neck and neck on the highway. So we got those two there in the Pro UTV Open. Doug Matag, Brandon Sims is right there with them too. All these guys are bumper to bumper because this is a 60-mile-an-hour highway. Look at the speed, 60.0. So he's doing exactly the speed limit. You can tell who has speed limiters because they'll be really close. If someone doesn't have a speed limiter, it's going to be tough to hold it there for an hour and 10 minutes. Mitchell Alsup is running up there in fifth. Then we have Craig Scanlon back down here. And then we have 1871, Wayne Matlock, and then Oscar Alvarez over there. So that's a look at your UTV Open. Then we have the forced induction class. We have Phil Blurton here. And then behind him, we got a pretty big lead. So look at Phil's all the way through Fred's. We got Rodrigo and Pudia. So Phil has definitely put some time on Rodrigo. Then we have behind him 2910 Eric Cozen. So Eric's moved up to third. Fourth, we got PJ Jones and then Bernardo here. And then we have Bogert and Zach. So that's a look at your leaders in the Pro Turbo Forced Induction class. Let me look at some other classes. We haven't looked at the NA class, so let's do an update for those guys real quick. So the Pro UTV NA class, we got Michael McFadden in first. That guy's been doing some more racing. He races quite a bit. A name we know, McFadden. In second, we got Joe Bolton, same thing, pretty common name. We got David Petter here, and then we got Lawrence Janeski down here. That used to race a bike, if I'm not mistaken. I think Lawrence used to do Ironman even, if I'm not mistaken. And now he's in, I believe that's a Honda there. And then we got McFadden first. He's in a Honda too, I think. I think that's the Proctor team. So first place there. Other classes to check on. What other classes do you guys want to check on? Oh yeah, Ian. We need to check on Ian. I keep forgetting to check on Ian because he's make sure he's still moving. All right, he's still moving. So Ian Kennedy, our baseball pitcher here, is still going. He's at mile 356. So Ian is staying in the car all the way till over here on the highway section. So first Baja 1000, he's doing a long stint in the car. I'm glad to see him moving. He's just been moving pretty much all day. He's obviously had a couple little problems because he's behind a little bit, but still moving along. So that's good. He just wants to go down there and finish the first Baja 1000. That'll be fun for him. Yeah, Toby is out. You guys asking in the comments. It's a bummer. Something happened with the belts kept breaking on the. They were breaking some belts, sound like oil pump, something going on there. So they are out. They're in Matomi Wash right now. So bummer for Brent and for Toby in the car there. Brent Bauman, he's been riding with them for the last couple races. One of the good co-drivers out there. So cool to see him get a good ride and be in a truck. But bummer for the results today. All right. Well, I think that is going to be it for now. 228. Someone's asking, yeah, they were stuck. The Alexander truck was stuck in the silt with the Wilson 153 car. They were stuck right behind each other in the silt. So they definitely, the 153 just got going. So did the, let's see, the 228, hopefully will start going soon. I talked to Jordan a little bit ago. He said everything was okay with them. They're just stuck in the silt. They're just in a gnarly silt spot. You can see they were right on this corner here, or if we zoom in, there was a couple cars that were stuck here right with them on this corner. The 153 was stuck for a long time as well, and they are moving now. You can see the 153 is up here, so hopefully that means maybe there's some movement here, and the 228 will get moving as well soon. Somebody says, what happened to Bryce's truck? They had a power steering failure earlier, something with the power steering system right off the bat, like 5 miles into the race, from 5 miles from the time start at Rancho Nelson. They had an issue with the pump and it gave out. So they were in a really bad spot. They were not able to get the crew into them, which is a bummer because if they were, they can get that power steering pump or whatever, even the rack, any of that stuff, they can get it changed really fast. They got one of the best crews out there. Just physically could not get to them where it was. It was just such a bad spot for it to happen. Just really bad luck for Bryce Menzies and Christopher Pulvardi earlier today. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. We got some pizza coming, so we're gonna go eat our pizza, and then we will be back in just a little bit. I think Score is down until 12:30 or so. So Score feed will be back at 12:30 for the finish, but we'll be here every hour on the hour, just like we have been for the last 8 years or so for you guys. So don't worry, we're not leaving anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We'll be back, come back in about half an hour at 9 o'clock, and we will check on them. Somebody said, what about the 94 truck? The 94 truck wasn't racing. Pulvardi was driving Bryce's truck. So there was no 94 truck this race. All right. Are there any motos with live cameras? No, there's no motos with live cameras. You would have to run, you'd have to run a Starstream system with a Starlink on that thing that Cameron was wearing at Rip to the Tip. So no, nobody's wearing that. So we have no live cameras on any Star Streams or anything like that. But we also do, if you guys have Netflix, you might want to turn it on soon, because it looks like the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight's about to get started. So turn your Netflix on. We have that on a side screen over here. So we'll keep you guys posted on that as well. Probably the next thing. Of course, Jake Paul's gonna win. You guys, anybody really think Tyson's gonna win? Jake Paul is winning totally. He's getting paid to win. Tyson's getting paid to lose. So we'll see what happens. All right, we're gonna go watch this. We'll be back. We're gonna keep watching the race too. Don't worry. We'll be back at 9 o'clock with your next update here on Fishgistics. See you guys in a bit.
At Baja Designs, we have lights for all on and off-road enthusiasts. For 30 years, we have been lighting up the night. We are Baja Designs, the scientists of lighting.